We have made progress in this town. We are moving forward. Change is working. Mayor Zimmer has done what she said she would do. And there are people who don't want it to continue. There are people who are trying to turn things back. And that's what this election is about. It's about whether we keep going with good solutions that work for everyone, or whether we go back and turn back the clock. Flooding is beginning to be addressed, and flooding is a real issue in our town. When my wife has to take her shoes off before she walks to her car so her feet don't get soaking wet before she gets into her car, and has to do it twice because the waves are so high that she doesn't want to get hit by the wave. That's crazy. That's not the way it should be. And if it was any other part of town, it wouldn't be happening. But the Fourth Ward has been forgotten. Mayor Zimmer raised the issue when she was Fourth Ward councilperson. She tried to change the way things were done in this town. And now as mayor, she's pushing forward. We're doing things in the Fourth Ward. The pump is being built. The roads are beginning to be addressed. We're talking about a Fourth Ward park, which is essential. When we put together a plan for Western Edge development, it included the community center and pool, which we've been talking about for so long, as the first step. There are so many things that are happening. We've got to work together for all of us. That's what I'm about, and that's what I'm here for. Thank you, everyone who's made this day possible. Thank you, my council colleagues who work with me seems like every other night for these council meetings. And thank you, everyone who came. Thank you for the people who put this on today. And most of all, thank you for Mayor Zimmer, who's making change possible. Mayor Zimmer.
This team, including Michael Lenz, as the fifth vote, this team is so important to moving our city forward. We've made incredible change over the last year. More change than has been made, I dare say, over the last 10 years. We're dealing with problems and issues and mismanagement that has gone on for years and years and years. And we are together, we are addressing it. We are taking on making sure that we get those budgets passed, making sure that we're looking at personnel issues and being as cost effective as possible, while also making sure that our streets are safe.
The reason why it's important for all of us to vote, from my perspective, is that there are a lot of issues in the Fourth Ward that are going to be impacted by this election, but just as importantly, we've made so much progress with our Mayor Zimmer, who's here today, in the last year, and a critical piece of that progress is having a council that's cooperative and working along with her. If we don't get out and vote and make sure that Michael wins, it's going to be a huge impediment to moving this city forward.
The Fourth Ward is perhaps the most important ward in Hoboken. It is the microcosm of Hoboken with the diversity. And like Hoboken is the economic engine and microcosm of the state of New Jersey. It's important that we have Mike as a cornerstone of our finances and assisting City Hall and the council to keep us moving forward so that we can continue with this economic engine we have in the Fourth Ward.
Yeah, I am a Fourth Ward resident, and that's very important because I had the honor this fall of being able to do something that only myself and the mayor were able to do, that I hope every one of you here does in the fall, which is be a Fourth Warder who casts a vote for Mike Lenz. We had to make a decision about who's going to replace the mayor and who was going to do it in the best way and be the best for the Fourth Ward, and that choice became obvious that it was Mike. Mike gets it. Mike gets the tough decisions have to be made for tax relief, and guess what has to be done in the Fourth Ward?
Not only is Michael vote you can count on to do the right thing, but he's a person that you can count on to shepherd that vote through the process that he wants to. I have learned more about how governments work and how good governments work from this man than anyone else I know. He has been a stalwart of this reform movement for many, many years, and he goes on and educates person after person after person.